We have breaking news. ABC News and George Stephanopoulos have reached a settlement with President-elect Trump in his defamation lawsuit. The network agrees to pay $15 million as a charitable contribution to Trump's presidential library. ABC and Stephanopoulos will also issue statements of regret as an editor's note to the March 2024 article and television segment that prompted Trump to file the lawsuit earlier this year.
Woo! I don't think there's anybody out there this year that's had a better year than Donald Trump. Even with all the attempt on his life.
They just tried to kill President Trump. You might want to make a note of that.
County 911, what is the location?
And with the way the media tried to slander him.
Do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
They try to manipulate the election and do whatever it is.
DA's office has asked for a meeting with law enforcement ahead of a potential Trump indictment. This is coming to Fox News from a source in the courts. The meeting, which was requested yesterday and has not been set yet, is to discuss logistics for sometime next week, which would mean that they are anticipating an indictment next week. The same source who's familiar with the planning said they will go over security preparations in and around the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Secret Service will take the lead in what they will allow or will not allow. The source cautioned, mentioning, for instance, that the decision to handcuff the president, a former president, or not, they will set the tone and will escort him into the courtroom. There will be coordination between all of us, the source said, but we will defer to the Secret Service. The battle will be between Secret Service and DA Alvin Bragg. They will decide how and when he'll get into the building, and they are not going to leave him. The source believes that the former president will still have to be fingerprinted and processed like every other defendant. So this is a huge development if Alvin Bragg has decided to go ahead with a felony indictment of the former president. This was a charge that the federal officials refused to prosecute on or even really pursue. This was a misdemeanor in New York that Alvin Bragg has decided to elevate to a felony while at the same time downgrading other felonies to misdemeanors. So
he won.
I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
Donald Trump has just been elected as the next president of the United States.
He won big, landslide victory, made history.
Holy Toledo. It's just like, oh my goodness gracious. These are the types of groups that you would never have thought that Donald Trump would have gained so much support among 8 years ago when he first won against Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump's performance on Tuesday was the best for a Republican presidential candidate in exit poll history. He literally goes all the way back through history and breaks history. This election was about breaking through and going to the Democratic coalition and tearing it apart. The bottom line is it was probably the best House GOP national vote showing during most of our viewers' lifetimes.
Turned so many blue states to red.
This is the biggest red wave I've seen since Ronald Reagan's 49-state victory.
It is hard to think of a political comeback that is actually more significant than this one. I'm tempted to say Richard Nixon, but that really falls short of what Donald Trump has achieved.
He did so much. And when you think it's all over, oh, well, yeah, he's won, he's the president, and we're waiting for him to join, he became Person of the Year.
Time magazine named Donald Trump Person of the Year.
I have to say, Time magazine getting this honor for the second time. I think I like it better this time, actually. Because
when you feel like, oh, yeah, man, this guy, this is it, he's done it. Now this. ABC, they're going to pay Donald Trump $15 million for defamation. Damn, bro, like, this shit is taking a different turn, bro. I ain't gonna lie. 15M.
Breaking news into CNN, ABC News anchor George Stephanopoulos has reached a settlement with President-elect Donald Trump in his defamation suit. The lawsuit stemming from an interview that Stephanopoulos did with Congresswoman Nancy Mace, where he asserted Trump was found liable for rape in a civil case. The network will pay out $16 million as part of that settlement and have to issue an apology. CNN chief media analyst Brian Stelter joining me. And Brian, this is actually a lawsuit with ABC News, the network, and Stephanopoulos. What else can you tell us about this?
That's right. It's not every day that you hear about a major network, a TV network, paying millions of dollars and apologizing to the president-elect. So this is a headline with real ramifications. And as you said, it stems from an episode of George Stephanopoulos' Sunday morning news program, where he was talking with a lawmaker, I think it was Nancy Mace, and they were talking about the E. Jean Carroll case. And George Stephanopoulos repeatedly used the word rape, saying Trump was found guilty of rape, liable of rape. Well, in fact, the accurate phrase to use is sexual abuse. That is what the New York court found. But because Stephanopoulos kept using that R word, rape, Trump filed a lawsuit. He filed a defamation suit. We've talked a lot in recent years about people using the courts trying to seek justice. Remember the Sandy Hook case against Alex Jones? Well, those defamation kinds of cases can also be filed by someone like the president-elect. So Trump filed a defamation suit. It was working its way through the courts. ABC was unable to get it thrown out initially. And actually, in the next few days, Trump was set to be deposed in the case. But ABC is avoiding going any further by settling. They're paying out $15 million plus $1 million in attorney's fees. They say this is going to go to a nonprofit, basically to Trump's future library. That's the idea. But maybe most importantly, Jessica, ABC is also apologizing, issuing a statement of regret. I'm just looking at my computer to get the exact wording here, but ABC is going to say, basically attach an editor's note to the website saying it regrets, and George regrets the statements. Meanwhile, an ABC spokesperson tells me they are pleased to have reached this settlement, but it is very notable. They are both paying out money to the president-elect and apologizing for the misstatements on the air.
Man, Donald Trump, he won big, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The thing is this, George was so pushy. Let's watch how they got here.
I still get judged for it today.
I'm asking you a very simple question.
And I answered it. You're shaming me for my political choices.
I'm asking you a question about why you endorse someone who's been found liable for rape.
It was not a criminal court. This was a civil court. It was a civil court. And by the way, she joked about the judgment and what she was going to do with all that money, and I find that offensive.
I'm asking you about
as a rape victim who's been shamed for years now because of her rape, you're trying to shame me again by asking me this political question.
You've repeated that again.
I think it's offensive.
I'm questioning your political choices because you're supporting
me. You're
someone who's been found liable for rape. Actually, I'm not trying to.
You are. That's exactly.
You're not answering the question.
I think it's disgusting.
Well, you're welcome to say that, but you have to answer the question. Why are you supporting someone who's been found liable for rape?
Like, literally, you can see how pushy he was. All because you want to make Donald Trump look so bad, all because of the election. Look at how he's just pushing and harassing this woman. And the crowning part of everything for me is the fact that they have to put out a statement admitting they are wrong. That just...
But maybe most importantly, Jessica, ABC is also apologizing, issuing a statement of regret. I'm just looking at my computer to get the exact wording here, but ABC is going to say, basically attach an editor's note to the website saying it regrets, and George regrets the statements. Meanwhile, an ABC spokesperson tells me they are pleased to have reached this settlement, but it is very notable. They are both paying out money to the president-elect and apologizing for the misstatements on the air.
Because the truth is this, all because of this election, these people went crazy, saying all sort of nonsense. What do you think ABC are gonna do to this dude? I don't know. I doubt they'll do anything. But the truth is, now I hope more people just sit back and watch what they say. Not because you can't say something, but at least be just in what you say. But I doubt it, because in this same interview, you can hear what CNN is already saying. They're already saying Trump is trying to weaponize the justice system. The same justice system you guys put in charge, that charged him, that found him guilty, is weaponizing that same justice system.
Certainly. And what else, Brian, does this tell us about the president-elect's possible strategy for dealing with the media going forward? We know he's very litigious.
One word comes to mind, the word emboldened. Trump and his team is going to be emboldened by this settlement by ABC, because rather than fight this out any further, rather than trying to go to trial, ABC is choosing to settle. What does that mean? Maybe that means ABC had embarrassing emails or text messages or other material that was going to make the network look bad. Remember, that's one of the reasons why Fox News settled against Dominion last year. Sometimes networks settle because they don't want to drag it out any further and get embarrassed in the court of public opinion. But regardless of ABC's rationale, and they won't say why exactly they decided to reach this settlement, it will embolden Trump and his allies, who, as you've said, have shown they want to use the courts in order to achieve certain outcomes they want. In this case, they believe justice is being done by holding ABC accountable. Others would say this is a form of lawfare where you're using the courts to tie up news outlets and embarrass them and cost them, in this case, millions of dollars. I'm really struck, Jessica, by the dollar figure, by the way, $16 million. That's a lot of money for any news outlet to be paying out. And that's going to have, I think, far-reaching ramifications.
He's not even in power yet. Yeah, he's won now. He's won now. Everybody's piling him. Because even Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and the AI guy, they all gave him $1 million each towards his inauguration.
He often used to tussle with tech titans, but tonight, President-elect Trump is basking in their support.
Mark Zuckerberg's been over to see me, and I can tell you Elon is another, and Jeff Bezos is coming up next week, and I want to get ideas from them.
Mark Zuckerberg's Meta, Jeff Bezos' Amazon, and now Sam Altman, who runs OpenAI, are planning to donate $1 million each to Trump's inaugural fund. Zuckerberg recently had dinner at Mar-a-Lago, even though earlier this year Trump publicly threatened him with life in prison if he did anything Trump viewed as illegal during the presidential campaign.
I mean, we all know what's going on. Everybody's looking for favor. It's only good for business. And that's why ABC had to pay this money, because they know what they did in Donald Trump's first term is not going to fly this time around. I don't feel bad for them. I'm happy that mainstream media are getting held accountable for some of the nonsense that they were peddling, some of the stupid shit that they were saying. And now more and more of them will actually watch how they just said some of this dumb shit just to put out negativity into the world. These people lie to us so much, like the FBI saying Hunter Biden's laptop was Russia hoax, knowing fully where you people are lying to us, and the media continue to push that ideology. Like
moving forward, do you believe the Hunter Biden laptop story is disinformation?
Well, I want to be careful about, there is an ongoing investigation that is relevant to that, so I have to be careful of what I can share on that here.
Do you believe the Hunter Biden laptop story is disinformation?
I don't think there's anything I can share on that in open setting.
Were you aware that the FBI personnel were in contact with Twitter regarding the Hunter Biden laptop story?
I don't believe FBI personnel were in contact with Twitter about the Hunter laptop story specifically. I think there were people in contact with Twitter about Russian disinformation efforts.
Of which the Hunter Biden laptop story was included, according to the FBI.
Well, I don't know exactly what you're looking at, but I'm happy to talk about what it is the FBI does and does not do with respect to social media companies.
Were you aware that the FBI had Hunter Biden's laptop since December of 2019?
I can't speak to exactly when we had a laptop available. There is, as you know, there is an ongoing investigation run by the U.S. Attorney out of Delaware from the prior administration that we continue to work very closely with.
And we have an ongoing investigation as well.
And our Baltimore field office is working very hard with that U.S. Attorney, and I expect them to pursue that case as far as it takes.
This stonewalling, Director Wray, the American people deserve answers, and this is unacceptable.
So if these people are getting held accountable for this stupid shit, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it. I don't think there's any one person out there that has had a better year than Trump. Yes, we can go in the attempt on his life and all of that. Yes, all that pulled together is giving him a wonderful ending of the year. Like, he's having one of the best ending of the year. He's winning left and right. I'm sure right now the only song on his lips is all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Right now, bro, like that dude is just winning and winning. Anyhow you look at it, every single thing on his way is just rooting out, bro. It just gives people hope instead of the doom regime that we're living. Everything is doom, everybody is doom. Jesus, can we have some fresh air? Just come in, something new, you know, more positive energy, more people working together. That's it.
Sunrise, wake up, chase the luck. Every step, won't get stuck. Eyes on the prize, no backtrack. Climbing high, never look back. Lace the sneakers tied on my feet. Endless cry, never accept defeat. Rhythm of life, got that beat. Victory is tasting so sweet. All I do is win without a pause. Breaking records, breaking laws. Never settle, never fall. Next level, standing tall. Dreams bigger, keep them in sight. Darkest days turn into light. Fighting hard with all my might. When it feels so right. Hold on, nothing to lose. Play hard under pressure, won't bruise. Lights shine bright in my view. Winning dance, making moves. All I do is win without a pause. Breaking records, breaking laws. Never settle, never fall. Next level, standing tall. All I do is win without a pause. Breaking records, breaking laws. Never settle, never fall. Next level, standing tall. Oh. Tasting so sweet. All I do is win without a pause. Breaking records, breaking laws. Never settle, never fall. Next level, standing tall. Dreams bigger, keep them in sight. Darkest days turn into light. Fighting hard with all my might. When it feels so right. Hold on, nothing to lose. Play hard under pressure, won't bruise. Light shine bright in my view. Winning dance, making moves.